He appeared to have difficulty walking as he stepped off the boat that brought him to safety. But otherwise, the long-bearded man seemed in good condition.
He's talked about joint pain several times. I know he'd like a haircut, but he looks very good. He's sharp, and I'm certainly no medical professional, but I think that he's in much better shape than one would expect after such an ordeal.
He calls himself Jose Albarengo and says he's 37 years old. Albarengo told authorities in the Marshall Islands that he was lost at sea for 13 months before washing up on an island in the Pacific nation.
It sounds like quite an incredible sea story of a man that went out fishing for one day and expected to return to his port on the west coast of Mexico, but he was blown off by a storm.
The castaway told officials he survived by eating fish and turtles he had caught. He would drink rainwater and sometimes his own urine. Authorities in the Marshall Islands are trying to determine if the story is true. The trip from the west coast of Mexico across the Pacific to the Marshall Islands is roughly 5,600 miles or 9,000 kilometers of open ocean. Although such an amazing ordeal isn't unheard of. 3 Mexican fishermen survived a similar journey in 2006. Albarengo told authorities he and a companion set out for what they thought would be a one-day fishing trip.
It sounded very much like it was a storm. He talked about north wind and waves and being blown off course and then losing a companion at sea as well.
His teenage companion, Albarengo says, died 4 weeks into their drift.